Game and shit.
Looks like he's been able to keep this role for like a long time.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's...
What role is that?
Rayman.
Oh, shoot. Wait, was he Rayman in,
Yeah, he's been Rayman ever
Origins
since.
and Rayman Legends?
Yeah.
But I don't think he had a voice in those games.
He plays Miguel in the Road to El Dorado game.
Nice.
He was Gerby in Freddy Fish 4. Tonic Trouble Ed. Darker. Spy Fox. Yeah, he did a dub of Dragon Ball.
Dang, that sounds
The
pretty cool.
AB group dub?
Hey, Fen.
Yeah,
Hey, Fen. I'm
yeah.
gonna do what you couldn't do. Never mind!
Yeah, you thought you were gonna do better than me?
Alright. I guess it's not as easy as it looks.
Man, he was dubbing Dragon Ball Z in 1990.
Wait, was that, I'm pretty sure there was, like, a dub on, like, the Lost Media Wiki that, like, no one was ever able to find of, like, a really early,
AB Group dub. From 2000 to 2003, AB Group Dub had produced alternate English dubs of the Dragon Ball franchise for the UK and Canada. This
never
dub
mind.
has been nicknamed the Big Green Dub,
Oh, okay. Cool.
after the name AB Group gave Piccolo. So yeah, he was Goku.
Cool!
Put a clip of him being Goku.
Why?
Super rapid power!
Because I want the audience to have a good time and have context for what the fuck we're talking about.
Thank you, Vegeta.
Alright, cool. Okay, alright. So this is the part where it glitched out last time.
Yeah.
So, and you can see I've been playing
hang
the whole...
on. I'm gonna just
Oh,
slide
save?
in. Yeah.
Alright.
I've got a big bag of crabs here. I'm gonna put them in my mouth, oh yes. Everyone will...
Is that a song you made up? Or
I'm
something?
gonna walk into town on a market day. Everyone will look at me and say, he's got a mouth full of crabs.
What's that from?
That's what us people say when I got a mouthful of crabs.
Do you like crabs?
Yeah.
Do you have
They're
crabs?
alright. I do not have... What's the difference between crabs and lobsters?
I don't know.
Crabs walk sideways. Oh my god, I've got lobsters. No, that's a song by the Weeble.
I was gonna
you know
say.
what I'm going to tell you next?
What?
When I'm singing it, put up the original clip.
Oh no!
The original animation.
I got a big bag of crabs here. I gotta put them in my mouth, oh yeah.
There we go. Oh, this is easy.
Oh, you
enough.
remember how to do this bit.
Of
Cool.
course I do. I've played this game many times.
Dude, that lightning is fucking...
It's kind of like
out
reflex memory.
off the fucking chain over there.
What is it? What was I going
Oh,
to say?
they make you do it 3 fucking times, too.
Yeah, I remember.
This.
This is very similar to, I think Croc 2 had very similar, battles. A lot of PlayStation battles were literally, you go, you grab the item, you throw it, and then you come back.
Because
And
that
that
was
was
what
just
we could
basically what it was-
understand in the early days of 3D platforming.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I really like simple boss battles, because when you're a kid, you don't really question it.
Well,
It's just what you know.
When you're confined to
Yeah.
simple constraints and you still have to make a pleasurable experience, you have to be creative with it.
Mm-hmm.
And these days, there's too many options, and people just like, I just put a boss in there, give him a health bar, and then, oh, people are saying the boss is too short, make the health bar longer.
This is a lot easier than what I remember from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember it being fucking terrible.
Yeah, like, I had a really hard time, but it's literally, I guess it just sort of becomes a reflex when you're just like, this is how you do it, and you just do it.
You just do it.
Because, like,
Stupid.
when you're a kid, you're, like, focusing on, like, it feels like an epic battle, but then, like, you just remember it's a bunch of button inputs.
Yay,
and,
cutscene.
like, literally it's just forward,
Yeah.
X square, forward, X square, forward, X square, forward, square.
Do you remember when cutscenes were actually a reward for gameplay?
Are you not feeling rewarded right now?
I'm feeling very rewarded. Listen to
yeah.
that score.
Are you okay?
Oh, Raymond.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Jeez.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah, those damn dirty pirates that got the PlayStation Classic and modded it.
Really, you're gonna eliminate piracy, Rayman. Mate, do you think that was the inspiration for using pirates as
I
the
don't
villain
know.
for this game?
I just... All I know is that there's a very interesting piracy countermeasures in a lot of popular games.
Like
where
Ape Escape.
Yeah, where they make it very hard for the... Oh, no! Spyro 3 was one of the interesting ones where they suddenly make your controls, like, really warped after you've made a lot of progress in the game.
I remember Arkham Asylum, if it detects it's been pirated, it stops you from being able to glide.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. So you can advance, and then people would go into the forums and be like, oh, I can't seem to glide far enough to get over this part, and people are like, aha, there's the pirate!
I think one of the most... Rayman just busts into, like... what's the name of the villain in this game?
Razorbeard.
He just busts into Razorbeard's office. It's just like, there's a pirate! There he is!
And Razorbeard's playing like a modded PlayStation. And he's like, go away! You'll never stop me!
You'll never take me alive! He pulls out a gun and just fires.
What?
Shoots himself.
I was just gonna, like, tell you to stop!
I mean...
I didn't realize he was so close to the edge!
His name's Razorbeard! What did you think that was his birth name?
What an edgy boy.
Edgy the Edgy.
Edgy the edgy. That's my OC now.
Whoa, I was just gonna tell you not to pirate games. Oh, gosh.
The Nintendo 64 version of Rayman 2 The Great Escape was released first, followed by a Microsoft Windows release later, with improvements made to the Windows version, ported to the Nintendo DS. Okay. Oh, so the 64 version was directly ported to the DS.
The what version?
The 64 version of...
And what was the 3DS version?
I haven't gotten up to that bit yet.
Okay.
I'm just saying that, like, there's different ports, and the ports have different, like, timelines.
Oh, wow.
So, like, the PlayStation version is probably based off of the version that got ported to the PC, whereas the version that came on the N64 was directly ported to the Nintendo DS, so it didn't have a lot of the improvements that the PC version would have had.
That's pretty interesting. You could probably do a whole retrospective video on just Rayman 2 alone.
Yeah?
I think so.
I think you could.
Yeah. So maybe Scott the Woz should get on that.
Hey y'all! Scott here!
Scott here. I could never really get into Scott the Woz personally.
I like some of his videos.
I think he has like interesting trivia stuff. I just don't think he's funny.
What?
What? Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that?
Can we say that? Alright, so...
Can we say that on the air?
Parts of some music tracks have been taken out, it got simplified, yeah. Released Rayman 2 The Great Escape.
So does he have
it's
to do
on
the
Good
whole...
Old Games since 2011.
Do I have to wait for him to do the whole dance
yes,
before he opens the portal?
You absolutely do, it sucks. The Dreamcast version has various changes from the 64 and Windows version.
Oh, okay.
Including several 2D sprites being replaced by 3D stuff.
See, this would look really funny in the remaster.
It would. The Dreamcast level also has exclusive minigames, 6 hidden glob crystal collectibles, and replaces the Hall of Doors with the Isle of Doors for the world map.
Back when I was like super obsessed with Rayman, I remember reading up on all these like spin-off games.
We should play the Dreamcast version.
Yeah. Can we play the Rayman racing game?
There's a racing game?
It's basically Sonic R with Rayman characters.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Oh, the Dreamcast version was ported to iOS devices. It is on iOS devices.
I told you!
And then... Aha! And the Dreamcast version was then ported to the 3DS.
Oh, wow. Override old save file, yes.
Both ports lack Globox Village and minigames present in the Dreamcast version.
Interesting.
The PlayStation remake was developed by Ubisoft Shanghai and is the first version to have characters speaking real languages. English, French, German, Spanish, and Italian, replacing the gibberish spoken by the
Oh, we got a
originally.
cutscene!
Oh, boy!
It's the Teensies!
There are only 800 lums in this version.
Oh, in the PlayStation version, yeah?
Yeah, and with the scene with Razorbeard eating a yellow lum being changed, so he'd eat a red one instead.
Oh, cool.
Because in the Dreamcast version, you need to collect 1,000, and then Razorbeard fucking eats one, and it goes down to 999.
Do you think that's how they, like, fuck their girlfriends, where it's like...
They run a train on her?
No, well, I was gonna say when one runs out of stamina, the next one in the road just
That's called running
a
train.
Right. I don't know this, you're the porn artist.
Oh yeah, you've never seen a sex before.
I've never had a sex before. I'm kidding. I had to verify that.
I like that you're not committing to the bit long enough.
Why would I tell the internet that I don't know what a sex is?
Okay, the PlayStation 2 version, developed by Ubisoft NSC, and the option to switch. Yeah, the PlayStation 2 version seems to be. Oh, they had newly recorded real language voices.
Oh, cool.
3 new bosses and yellow lum distribution. To date, Revolution is the only edition of Rayman 2 that lets players save when a level has only been partially completed. It is only also
Guards, you think that? I mean, the Mask wasn't that good of a movie.
Despite numerous improvements, the frame rate is not as smooth as the near-constant 60 FPS of the Sega Dreamcast version. Haha! My boy, the Dreamcast coming out on top again.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard his one-liners. I'd say it's pretty smooth.
This port was later released on the PlayStation Network on May 2012. The Game Boy Color version?
Yeah, you didn't know there was a Game Boy Color version of Rayman 2?
No!
Of course there is.
Oh my
god. There was a Game Boy Color version of Bubsy.
So,
this level! This gave me so much hell as a kid.
Yeah. So now we know there is like a definitive version, and I think it's the PS2 version. So
I do think that the PS2 version is the current definitive version. It does have a lot nicer graphics, to be sure, and more levels and more lums. But
and it's got the choice between gibberish and real voices. I didn't know
cool.
that.
That's interesting.
So we should
There you go.
fucking well done. Maybe...
I'm sorry. Sometimes you can't get like a good idea of like how far you have to go.
Yeah.
And I don't know how far I'll go.
Parker Bell's cannon is following me. It goes ba 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 ba. So you can see, maybe you hate it. Maybe you hate it as much as I do. But then it comes back. It comes back. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Ba da 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 da. It's everywhere.
Very far off in the distance, Rayman hears, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
My swamp.
What are you doing?
Man, I missed out on this part of the Shrek remake.
Well, I mean, Illumination has it now, so...
I know I say it a lot off stream, but I want to say it on an episode. I'm so sore that I turned down an offer to be in that Shrek.
In Shrek
anime.
Retold?
Yeah, Shrek Retold turned out to be amazing. Yeah. I could have been a collaborator with Chris Chan.
You're doing that thing I do now.
What?
Where you put a disclaimer before, it's like, I know I say this all the time.
I know I say this all the time, but do you know what time it is?
I wonder what time it is. And meanwhile,
I don't want to sound like a racist, but would you like to get lunch later?
I'm not racist, but Shrek 2 was the greatest movie of them all. What does that have to do with race? No, I said I'm not racist. Why are you bringing up race, you weirdo?
I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but the Holocaust really happened. No, I think that might be a bit too spicy.
I don't know. Like, I like...
Okay, in this version it's like a long stream. In other versions I've played, it's like a series of like energy lumps holding you together.
Oh, okay. Hey, you're right. Yeah, no, in the 3DS version it is like a bunch of energy lums that like hold Rayman to Sam.
Those giant chickens! Look at them! They're horrifying! You know what? I would appreciate a new Rareware-style Donkey Kong. Like a Donkey Kong 64.
Like a Donkey Kong... Donkey Kong... Ah!
So that was Rayman the Great Escape. Thanks for watching. This has been Game and Chat.
And have a good one.
I mean, we got 45 minutes in.
Was that only 45 minutes?
Yeah. Do you want me to... Did you save? You beat the level, did you?
Yeah, I hit X multiple times, and it said accept and overwrite the save file. And I did save, though. I did. Oh, yeah, because the cutscene's going. Cool. Okay.
Skip! Whew. Skip!
I was so, like, worried for a second there. It was like...
You did, you remember to save, did you or not?
You're like, we were both, like, staring at the...
I'm doing this. I'm doing this from now on.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. Let's Plays are old news now. Everyone should start doing...
meme reviews.
Mukbangs.
Mukbang is the new thing. Hello, I'm Maria Ham, and welcome...
You're just gonna do PewDiePie references every single time.
I like doing his voice. It's fun.
It is a fun voice. Yeah. I'll admit that.
Even he's doing a voice. That's not how he
Yeah.
talks. Then he'll slip into normal. He'll be like,
It's
I don't
true.
even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, I
right
mean,
now."
I think he did like have a legitimately like heavy accent when he started doing videos, but
Yeah.
then like as time went on, he's
lives
like
in England
his serious, yeah. His like serious like normal speaking voice got progressively like better in English, but like people liked him for his exaggerated accent,
Yeah.
so now he puts on the voice.
Hello, welcome to Pew's News. Konnichiwa. I like when he speaks Japanese. I like when he hangs out with the anime man.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see how there was someone in an Indian YouTuber did a video promoting him like in front of T-Series or something like that,
Yeah.
and then when he actually took a trip to England and he got to meet up with PewDiePie in person.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, and they did a collab. It was really wholesome shit.
Fuck.
I
love the soundtrack.
What? I'm not sure if you'd know anything about this, but I saw this like interesting pop-up window once.
Yeah.
And
Was
they,
it what site was it from, Mitch?
well,
were you on a no website?
well, yes, it was like porn.
Oh my god!
What the hell was that? The
That
PlayStation?
drowning sound was fucking
Very
horrifying.
and loud. Yeah. And then the screen went black, and Rayman screamed at me.
That's literally what happened.
Yeah. He said, "You need to go to bed. It is a school night, Mitchell." I said, "How did you know my name?"
Do you think there are any parents out there who are
Raymond said to me, "I am your real dad."
Do you think there are any parents out there sadistic and tech savvy enough to be like,